couple of things on the agenda here this morning. Let's move it down to item 3B to start with. This is application 1703.
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
This is an application on behalf of Robert F. Foster, Inc. It's a contractor doing some work at Artcraft Estates subdivision. It's right at in front of Keith Deputy's location, right there off of West Side Drive and Artcraft
I
Road.
heard Keith might have divested himself of that property. You heard that? Anyway, excuse me.
Not sure, but I guess they started doing the subdivision, and for some reason they thought they could build the sewer. It's about 20, 30 feet deep. Of course, there runs a significant amount of water, so they submitted for a dewatering application, and they're discharging into the Ellis lateral, into the borderland spur drain. And everything is, they've done everything we asked them to do, submitted documentation, and submitted the fees as well. So, and engineering recommends this for approval.
Okay. Does anybody have any comments or questions of engineering? Okay. Will they not entertain a motion to approve application 1703?
So moved.
Larry makes the motion.
Second.
Indar seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Johnny,
Okay,
on the next license or application, Jay will give you a presentation first, so you all will understand where the location is,
Okay.
and then you all can retire into executive.
So, okay. That'll work.
I'll get the lights.
So, Mr. Parker submitted an application in April 30th, I believe it was, to construct a crossing, or I guess he's building a retirement center right here in that first, head on Moon Road. So this is Moon Road here, and this is Alameda. Here's our Franklin Canal. This is a Church's Chicken and Socorro High School up here. So he's building a nursing home here in this area, and submitted an application for to construct a crossing directly from Alameda, private crossing. It will not be dedicated to the city. And at the time when I met with them, TxDOT a little bit further downstream is constructing an intersection, reconstructing at Buford and Alameda. And Mr. Parker and his engineer have submitted the same design as far as the size of the structure for this particular crossing, which are two box culverts, 8 feet by 6 feet in height, 8 feet wide, 2 of them. So the capacity has been designed for the capacity of the canal.
And inverted, right?
They are slightly inverted, yes, they are, not so much because of the height of 6 feet. So they should not be how all these other crossings are with that steep vertical slope. So with that, that's why the box culverts, they're slightly inverted about a foot below the grade line, but there will be concrete transitions upstream and downstream, which will allow for the flow to flow continuously well. He's provided drawings and has submitted everything that we've asked. Obviously, we had a discussion last board meeting in regards to construction, problems we've been having construction with other projects. And we discussed with Mr. Parker I guess his application came at a time where we're trying to make sure the district has built what needs to be built, so we don't have any problems with the flow and operation of our operation. And you know, I said we've been going back and forth, and he's like, "Where are we at?" But you know, we drafted up a license, Dr. Blair has, and you know, we try to make sure that the district is not impaired, essentially, and that the timelines are met for district guidelines as far as the irrigation season. And that's a brief history on where we are.
Yeah, this is Al. We've got, since we basically had a very consistent private use license for quite a few years, and because of the concerns of urbanization and the board at previous meetings and of other projects So these things, I can go over with you. I think since some of these issues have to do, well, it all has to do with real estate, and all eligible to discuss under closed session. They're all part of the negotiation, so I'd recommend we go to closed.
Okay. Let the record show we're going into closed session, 3:07. Would you like to play the recording, Sharon? And we'll retire to the next room. It'll be long, I hope.